Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, The Questing Mom, where we do tea time book reviews, create treats for our tea time book reviews, do the occasional tea or coffee review, and a couple of videos sprinkled in. And this is going to be one of those sprinkled in videos. So believe it or not, I do not buy physical books that often. It's just, I like stuff digitally. It's less clutter in the house and it's a lot less expensive, so it's easier on the wallet. I also do a lot of Kindle Unlimited books, so quite a few books that I read are through Kindle Unlimited, which again, it's easier on the wallet because it's $10 a month, and as long as it's on their list, I can read as many of the books as I want in a month. So it's a very rare occasion when I go out and actually buy a book. It's an even rarer occasion if I go out and I buy a hardback book. But I figured it might be something interesting to do a end of the month kind of video, beginning of the month kind of video, where I show you the books that I purchased for the month. So since we are in the first week of May, let's take a look at books that I purchased in April and short stack this month. Short stack this month, like here's all the books that I purchased in April. So I figured it would be really cool to kind of show you what I got. I will say, quite honestly, that my TBR list has gotten a lot longer, and there are a couple of books that I am already looking for a hardback version of it. So that's how you know I like it. But I am always looking for more recommendations. So if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. Any kind of recommendations, physical books, any Kindle Unlimited. I do prefer romance, fantasy romance, supernatural books. So let me know your thoughts, and let's go ahead and take a look at what I picked up this month. So surprisingly, the first two books on my stack are actually from Sam's Club, and then I have two books from Barnes & Noble, a book from Walmart, which was kind of an impulsive buy, which led to the book I purchased from Amazon. So we're kind of all over the place with this. But first one on my list is this gorgeous classic horror story book. So I actually picked this up at Sam's Club. It kind of has like a suede floppy cover. It's not really paperback. It's kind of like paperback wrapped in a suede. Really gorgeous. Honestly, I'm afraid of opening it up too much just because of how beautiful the spine is. Not sure how well this is going to pick up, but I love this spine so much. I actually had to dig pretty deep into the pile to get a book that did not look like it was bent. Now, I can't be the only one that is super picky about how their books look. Like, if it's going to be displayed on a bookshelf, it needs to look gorgeous. The only thing that really kind of bothers me about the book is how small the writing on the inside of the book is. That's the only thing that kind of bothers me so much, especially with me wearing glasses. But, you know, I'll make it work. So, not sure how well it's going to pick it up. I may take a short video of kind of how some of the writing looks on the inside and insert it somewhere in this video so you can kind of see what I'm trying to say. But love it. I'm going to absolutely love having this spine show on my bookshelf. I know exactly where this is going to go. So maybe I'll send a picture of my bookshelf. I did get rid of quite a bit of books a couple of years ago, mainly all of my paperback books, because obviously if I bought in hardback, I am in love with it. So a lot of my paperback books I did get rid of a couple of years ago to downsize. So I'm slowly starting to build a collection back up. But the next book I got at Sam's Club is called Book Lovers. I've seen this book a couple of different places, and a couple of different people have been recommending it. I've kind of been off and on looking at it. I did see it at Walmart, but I wanted to look more into it. And I've read the back like 3 times now to see if it'd be something interesting. I'm not usually a person that likes modern day settings, but this one sounds very interesting, kind of one of those enemies to lovers type books. So we're going to see how that one is and see if I like it. So like I said, the next two I picked up at Barnes & Noble. And this book I have seen everywhere, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Now, yes, I am very much behind on this because apparently this is a really big series that has been out for a little bit. Can't remember when exactly it came out, but it's kind of one of those fantasy books that's been out for a while. I have literally seen this one everywhere, and then I think it is Mist of Fury, which is somewhere along the lines of this series. So I only picked up book one, which is very rare for me. Usually, if it's a series, I just buy all of them. But I wanted to just pick up the first book this time, kind of see how I like it. A bunch of people said it was really good. It seems to be recommended everywhere on Book Talk. So we'll see how this one is. Second book I picked up at Barnes & Noble. I'm not going to lie, I strictly picked this book up mainly for the cover because I love it so much. But it's called Kingdom of the Wicked. I have seen this book recommended quite a few times. Like I said, I'm not going to lie, I mainly picked this book up for a cover. Yes, I am a girl who judges a book by their cover first and foremost, but this one sounded really interesting, so I wanted to go ahead and check it out. Yeah, and the inside pages, I'm a flipper. I like to kind of just flip through a book to see how it feels when I'm going to get it. And some of the pages, mainly where it looks like the chapters are, they have these vines. And I love it. Like, it's really cool. It's not something that I would probably pick up in hardback, but I really like this cover. I'm not gonna lie, that's what drew me to it the first time checking it out, was basically the cover. So this next book I picked up at Walmart, which is actually a second book in a series. So I went ahead and ordered the first book off of Amazon, but it's called The Kiss Curse. I've seen the first book of this by this author, and that's a book that I've seen the most on Book Talk. But this one, when I saw, was similar to it, read the back, it sounded very interesting. It's about witches, which is right up my supernatural alley, witches and romance. So combine two of my favorite things, you can't go wrong. But when I got home, because I did zero research into this at Walmart, when I got home, I found out this was book two of a series, and I have to have the first one because you never know in a series if they're going to kind of co-mingle, if you have to read the first one to read the second one. But the first one is called The X-Hex, and this one I ended up ordering off of Amazon. And I don't usually like ordering books off of Amazon. The condition of this one is really why, because like I've said before, I'm super, super picky about how my books look, especially if they're going to sit on my bookshelf as decoration. But this book looks a little worn. The edges are all kind of frayed. So I'm usually not the kind of person that's going to order books online just because I like seeing them. But I figured I'm buying it in paperback. It can't be too bad. This is the first one in this series, so I got this one and I got the second one. We're kind of going to see how that goes, if it's any good. I've seen the first one quite a few times on Book Talk, but not the second one. So let me know if you've read these books. Let me know your thoughts of the books down below. Let me know your recommendations. I have no problems adding to my TBR. I basically have a list going on Amazon for an Amazon wish list. I'm probably not going to order it off of Amazon unless I can't find it anywhere else. So as a last resort, I'll order it from them. But I at least have a running list that I can go through and delete them off. If you know of a better way to do it, please let me know. I will happily welcome a better way to kind of list books for my TBR. But I hope you enjoyed this. If I buy any books during the month, I do plan on doing this about once a month because, like I said, I just don't buy physical books that often. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if this starts to become a thing every month where I do a book haul on what I picked up. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button down below while you're sending me your recommendations. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.